Hey everyone, it is Friday. Well, technically it's now Saturday my time. I would have been on earlier, but OBS and my monitors were giving me a little trouble because like it's still a new setup for me. So I'm still getting used to it. So that's why I'm late. Let me get jump on chat. Toby, congrats on getting first and redeeming your daily gear, and congrats to Luna for getting second. Let's go. But yeah, I'm here now, guys. I think I got everything set up, guys. Like new setup, still need to get used to it. But hopefully next week things will be better. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Wuthering Waves today, and we're gonna be working on the story and seeing what new stuff's been added. It's been a while since we've been on Wuthering Waves, so why don't we head on over and get started, shall we? Because I'm ready to get started. Let me just do Waves. Why is it small like that? It shouldn't be like that. Damn it. Here we go. And turn this off. Go. Now, before we do, let's see, because last time we played it was during the Cyberpunk event, and we completed it. And as you can see, I got Lucy.
I know. The dream had to end.
But yeah, you can see I got Lucy from Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Also, since Toby got first, I need to change image. So give me a sec, guys, while I find Toby's. Is the here we are. I think it's it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let me just that. There we go. And now Toby is up. Hey guys, let's get into it. I hope you guys are ready. Well, didn't mean to do that. I was trying to go to the missions so we could track it. I wish they would make the little emotes that are here in Wuthering Waves. I wish they would make it available for us to like add them to streams if we wanted to. Okay, we need to wait until the next day. Luckily, we have the power of time skip. The next day.
Attention all Academy students and staff.
And we should fast travel over here.
Pick up the pace.
Synchronous! We're all rooting for the belt.
The president doesn't look too happy today. Maybe we should come back another time, Professor?
Open the door.
Worry. Just lead with, dear madam.
There's no door to open.
Watch that frown vanish.
Hey Alpha, welcome on in. Congrats on third. Toby managed. Toby beat you to the punch this time.
Lucille's busy now. I should wait outside.
And Luna also beat you in a second. This will be the only time. Yeah, I would have been on sooner, Alpha, but my monitors were giving me grief, and same with Discord. Still new setup, and hope they fix it soon with OBS.
Not a problem. For project funding approvals, we can follow the new Federation's model. But when it comes to picking research topics, I'm afraid I must insist on giving our teams more freedom to choose their own direction. I have full confidence in our faculty.
Okay, optional.
Yes,
Oh,
precisely.
photo album? Only the full album. Okay. Graduation group shot. Oh, also, Alpha, if you notice, I've got Lucy.
I know. The dream had to end.
I did notice. Good job. Yeah, it took a week. It took about a week of grinding to get everything, doing a bunch of challenges and all that I normally don't do. It was a good thing I didn't do them because it's aimed a whole lot of resources I was able to pull from to get Lucy. Because the first time I did it, where I would get the guarantee, I did not get Lucy. Instead, I got Encore again. So, like, why did I get Encore again? And I think if we look at Encore, it will show how many times I've gotten her.
Time for another adventure?
Like two or three times she has gotten in the way of characters I've been trying to pull. Look, we don't have to worry about it because I managed to get Lucy.
Need something?
So I only managed to get her up to level 1, up by 1. That was for getting the 160 draw. Let me see here. And that. Too bad they didn't make any like things like for decorate your bike with Lucy. Most likely, when they do a rerun, they'll add they'll add the red orbs you had to use to get Lucy and Rebecca. They'll probably add those back in at some other point in time. So in the meantime, I'll just save up and get regular characters I'm after.
Yes, I understand. Understood. Let's save those two issues for our call next week. The new partnership model is interesting, but I'll need to run it by my colleagues first. No, not at all. Why would I think you're making things difficult for us? The Academy has always been open to this kind of collaboration. Okay then. See you next week. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, she's pissed.
impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale?
Are you alright? I never seen you worked up.
I'm fine. Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner. It's just that... You want some coffee?
No, I'll take a Diet Coke. Only coffee for breakfast? You always get up so early?
I haven't gotten any shut-eye yet. I didn't realize the sun was already up.
So, what's all this you've got going on, President Lucilla?
Right. What am I even working on? After the hero defeats the Demon King, shouldn't we all be enjoying our happily ever after?
Normally, but there's always another threat in this game.
But here I am, burning the midnight oil like I'm part of some sleep deprivation experiment.
You need to clean my glasses.
A former colleague from the Pioneer Association taught me how to make this special coffee blend. Want a sip?
Did she actually add?
This coffee has an intoxicating smell to it. We'll go with this.
Oh, it's a favorite among the Gold Runners in the new Federation. Packs a punch. Sometimes a little too much of a punch. That hits the spot.
Ask about the photo of her student days. I saw the group a shot of you and the students. I clicked, why didn't it go?
You look different now than you did in that photo.
Yes, I suppose I do. I was a bit slimmer back then, wasn't I?
The story behind the giant soul skin photo.
That one. One of my students took it. Shame I never got to see that Soul Skin with my own eyes. Must be twice a person's height, at least from the picture. Can a Soul Skin even grow that large?
Do you plan to tell me what I'm really doing here?
All right, Rover. Technically, I shouldn't be asking a student this. So let's just call it a casual chat between friends. So, from a purely administrative standpoint, is there a chance that certain unverified intel I share with you off the record could, through private channels, somehow influence an inspection report issued by a particular independent international organization?
She's referring to the Black Shores. Can you please explain that in a way even understand, huh?
I mean, what's your network like at the Black Shores? Got any real pull there?
He is the leader, and we are the leader. You really want to know?
I'll be straightforward, Rover. Star Touch Academy has been in a bit of a bind ever since the Exostrider and Aleph One left the Highway. As you can see, our investors are reassessing the Academy's value now that the Exostrider is gone. They're holding a review next week to discuss new management policies moving forward. before that happens, I pulled some strings to get a third-party agency in for an independent investigation. Whatever they put in their report will steer the whole review.
So you brought in the Black Shores to audit Star Torch. When's this happening?
Dr. Luke is waiting for the auditor at the Starboard Riseway as we speak. They'll be here any minute. Now, Rover, I'm not about to interfere with an independent audit, but I'd like you to be there during this visit. And if possible...
You want me to put in a good word?
Oh, no need. Just make sure they see the Academy for what it really is. My students can speak for themselves. Dr. Luke and the auditor have arrived. Shall we?
What is Luke's last name? Skywalker?
Oh, just a second. Okay, let's go.
And one more drink for the road.
Pick up the pace.
I admit there are a few errors in this program. I can give you a ride to the training master, but stay away from my sink.
I don't see anyone. Are they still on their way?
Oh, hold on. Dr. Luke says the auditor insisted on driving his own motorbike. That means they're on the second floor. Come on.
Trying to see if they have the cyberpunk music. Nope. Damn. You would think they would add that in there. You would add the music. And some cyberpunk music to the game.
What's all this?
Professor, we heard a very important visitor is coming to tour the Academy. Don't worry, we'll make a good impression.
Yep, we even threw together a little welcoming, thing.
Welcoming party.
You rascals. All right, but follow my lead. If this auditor is a by-the-book type, then we...
Woo!
Of course, is Alto.
Oh, yeah! What a ride! Now that was top notch. So many people. So, Not a confidential audit. Huh.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy. I'm Lucilla, the Academy President. So glad you could make it.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy.
Oh! Right! I'm Alto. You guys really know how to roll out the red carpet.
Nice to meet you, honored sir. I'm Sigrika, from the preparatory program. Thank you for coming to tour the academy.
Hello, hello! Please, just Alto is fine. No need for that honored sir stuff.
Got it. I'm Arroya, you know. And I just want to say the academy has been so wonderful to my people. We're all working together to make the world a better place. Oh, and there are lots of Roya students in Rebel College too. Everyone works so hard.
Uh-huh.
Chief Aldo, I'm Dorian from the agronomy wing. I brought you a complete nutrition squeezy jelly and our department's special self-heating.
Damn, that's a lot of stuff. I'll take the self-eating noodles.
Oh, thanks. Oh, and hey, just call me Alto.
Director Alto, I'm Misha from the Department of Exostrider Engineering. I couldn't bring my project here, so I'm here to sing instead.
Director, I'm from the Department of Void Matters, sir. I can dance.
Hold on. Oh, I think I know why my desktop audio not on. Wait, what the?
And I can do some custom mods on your bike.
Mr. Alto? This is Rover from Rebel College. He will be joining us for the duration of your tour.
Let's cooking director Alto.
Rover. Huh. What a fantastic name. Not too long.
He knows who we are.
Hey, are we supposed to know each other or not?
We are, but don't make it too obvious.
Copy that.
Well then, without further ado, let's head over to Rebel College. I'll fill you in on our facilities along the way.
That would be great.
Tell those kids to go their separate ways. I'll meet you at Rebel College.
Got it.
And why is he still dancing? Okay, give me a second, guys. I need to switch my headphones because I forgot I had my older ones as a backup because my other ones I forgot to charge them last night, so I've been letting them charge all day and I just forgot to switch them back. Give me a sec. Great, and it's not showing. Not showing the headphones. That's why. Okay, there we go. That's much better.
The train for Star Torch Academy and the Frostlands will be departing soon. All passengers, please
Wonder why it's a little bit sounded a bit low.
your seatbelts. Void storm hazard level.
There we go.
Someone want to tell me what's happening?
You didn't know, Rover? Everyone's saying the board is looking to shut down Rebel College.
Wait, what?
No,
They can't
not
shut down the college?
Just the Synchronists. A professor covering our Royan history class told us the Space Trek Collective wants them out of the academy.
Yeah, well, the rumor mill says Rebel eats up 2/3 of the academy's budget. And the collective's investors have strong opinions about that. I say investors, but it's mostly new Federation money. Can't say I'm surprised they're pulling this kind of stunt.
Probably so mad about what she
about
did.
You, Chisa? What have you heard?
Me? Actually, I don't know the specifics of what's happening. I just wanted to help.
So it's all just hearsay for now.
Is this happening because the extra strider left? Why did any of the Synchronists show up? You know,
Probably.
this.
I mean, they were literally picked just to pilot the Exostrider.
But Synchronists are all such brilliant students. Even if they can't pilot anymore, they still...
The new Fed only cares as long as you're an asset. The second you're not, you're out.
But there must be more to it than that.
See, thanks for filling me
The
in.
President and I are on it. You guys should head back for now.
Well, give me a shout if you need backup. There's no way I'm letting them do the Synchronists dirty like this.
Yeah, we won't let the Federation get away with
We're
it.
counting on you, Senior. We trust you.
Head over now. Head over now.
If you got time, be sure to show me that super duper.
Take it.
Before we do, let's go over to the Cyberpunk area. It's been a while since we've been over there.
The wild exoswarm all seem to have a soft spot for it.
Yeah. And if we end up...
Oh, I meant to choose the moon. But we can go to Night City. I love how even after we completed the event, they still have this area still here. I'm glad they kept the area. I liked how they added one of my favorite cars in here. I love how they added it, but I wish we could drive the car. Give me my Rayfield Caliburn. Oh. Okay, I didn't know we could do that. These are the colors of the Rayfield Caliburn. This is what, and this is a free Rayfield Caliburn you can get. I like they added that little feature.
Try not to splatter.
Small time, small margins. 7-day, no return policy.
Let's see.
Hey friend, wanna hear a joke?
This is no doubt gotta be a reference to the vending machine in Cyberpunk that we deal with.
Hey friend,
They're gonna make a David
wanna hear a
Martinez.
joke? Hey friend, wanna hear a joke? Hey friend, wanna hear a joke?
Pick up the pace.
Oh, no audio.
Pick up the pace.
Oh man, we can't jump down. Oh, does this mean we can go back? I did not know we can do that. Going beyond the black wall. Oh, it just brings us back here. I hate that it won't let us go any further.
Pick up the pace.
Some change for a vet.
Let's see, we can't go to the apartment. Yep, here we are. I mean, you did do well as Lucy. I like how they added David and Lucy's apartment from Cyberpunk Edge Runners into here. And also, if I remember, the Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2 is supposed to premiere this year in a few months. Let me check real quick. Oh, actually, it's not. I thought it was like maybe in October or November, but it's actually going to be in September, so we're not that far away. We got about a month now, a month and some days until they release Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2. Here we go. They did such a good job on this. Good thing we don't lose any progress because we already did everything. And before we continue on with what we're doing, let us head to Illusion's End. Oh wait, we can't have rope. We can't. Okay, I guess we can't have Rover and Lucy together just yet. Oh, you know, have Yuno with us. Only makes sense because her symbol is the moon. Yeah, we'll save that. Too bad we can't go any further. When we do, that happens. All right, let's continue on with the story. It's too bad that while we're on the motorcycle, we can't have the music from Cyberpunk Edgerunners playing.
Pick up the pace.
Because I really enjoy the music.
About the notes you lent me last week. I spotted.
Try not to splatter.
We've got the mind-bending herder, eccentric traffic.
But I won't be surprised if, with Cyberpunk Edgerunners 2, if Wuthering Waves is thinking about also doing collaboration with the Cyberpunk 2 in the future, or maybe for next year, depending on, or probably maybe a few years before we get that collaboration with the season 2 characters.
Pick up the pace. Here, enjoy.
All right, let's see what Alto has for us.
In addition to augmented resonance training, we place strong emphasis on general education for our synchronists. This is Professor Mornier, who teaches synth armament studies. Shall we sit in for a bit, Mr. Alto, before we tour the student projects?
If it's no trouble.
The students are asleep.
All right. In the last lecture, we proved that the rule equation holds true for Type 2 synth armaments. Today, we'll move on to their tuning stability constants. Li Xin, could you please write the final derivation from the last lecture on the board?
Yes. Professor.
Must be a sleepy
While she
day.
gets started, let's do a quick review. Waleo, what is the standard medium used to measure tuning stability in a lab setting?
It's so...
Yes, sodium. An interesting choice, though its volatility makes it impractical for standard testing. Sonia, could you tell me the standard medium for determining tuning stability in synth armaments under laboratory conditions?
Squeezy jelly.
Squeezy jelly, you say? Well, it seems we moved through the material a bit too quickly last time. But that's all right. Everyone, please refocus. Let's go over Li Xian's board work.
As you can see, Mr. Alto, this is our signature sleep learning program.
Oh, very impressive. How about we move on to the next stop?
After you.
Hang in there.
Now we're about to show you some augmented resonance projects developed by our synchronists. Among them, the unmanned vehicle prototype shows exceptional promise across multiple market sectors.
Absent students, 8. Data uploaded to cloud storage.
This doesn't look good.
Seem to have forgotten the importance of honoring their commitments.
Uh-oh. She's getting pissed. You can tell. The robots are hiding.
What's the deal?
It looks like the students all skipped class.
Yeah, maybe we're just too early, President Lucila. Why don't we take a stroll elsewhere? I'm actually quite curious about the Academy's catering system.
In other words, he wants to get food.
My apologies, Mr. Alto. How fortunate we are to have you here, despite our apparent lack of preparation. There's no point denying it. You're seeing firsthand how the ongoing debate within the Space Trek Collective has begun to affect our students. Star Torch needs support now more than ever.
Shoot a knowing looked Alto.
Got any solutions?
Not really.
Trying to communicate.
I understand, President. And this is precisely why I'm here to convey the...
Mr. Alto, how about we add an extra tour this evening? We can discuss anything you'd like after that.
Works for me.
Rover, I'll take Mr. Alto for a meal then. Would you mind checking back in with Professor Mornier for me?
See you on Waves Line.
You guys, before we continue, I need to go use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Let me put this up, and I will be right back.
I know. The dream had to end.
Okay, everyone, I am back. And now continue. Everything is working correctly. Yeah, everything seems to be working correctly, so we can continue.
Pick up the pace.
What's up with Mornier?
Why didn't you wake them up?
This class is difficult to follow, so it's normal for some to drift off. Still, it's rare for the entire class to go like that. If only I could make my lectures more accessible.
This isn't your fault.
It's like metal fatigue. These students are being tempered and pushed to their limits over and over. Eventually, the metal just snaps. Should I have woken them? Reprimanded them? Or offered them assurance? I've heard about the pressure they've been under lately. Maybe the best thing is a few days away from all this.
Don't worry, Lucy, and I will take care of it.
Thank you, Mentor.
Well, it's in from Alto. You have the square by A, the one we passed earlier, got some intel to share. Any Rex, what to order? Lucille went back to her office to take care of something. Just order everything on the menu, get the cheap one so we can toss them without feeling guilty. Not bad, now I have to try them. I like the little animation they added when it comes up. I'm glad I got the Cyberpunk chat bubble. I wish I could add something like that to stream. I'll have to look that up, look into that, like how it's done with the chats, like when how they. I know some people have unique ones. I'll have to look into doing something like that.
We've got the mind-bending herder, the eccentric trap.
You have my deepest respect. Working in this food desert takes a special kind of fortitude.
In this food dessert. What did you have for dinner?
Something that looked like toothpaste. Ugh. Didn't go down.
Oh god.
well. And next thing I know, there were students everywhere shoving snacks at me like it was my birthday. Ugh, hellish.
Where's Encore, by the way? Tell me what happened.
To put it simply, the Exostrider's gone. So, the synchronous program needs to go. Problem is, everyone has a different idea of what to do with those students. And by everyone, I mean President Lucilla versus everyone else. Anyway, the new Federation and the majority of the board want to pull the plug immediately and draft a new teaching plan from scratch.
That's gonna be difficult to
Meanwhile,
do.
the executive committee moderates have promised to stay out of it as long as their nation's synchronists are covered, with either guaranteed support back home or a smooth transfer somewhere else.
Where does Lucilla stand?
She wants to continue the synchronous program.
Continue?
Yup. Confusing, isn't it? Speaking of which, how well do you know her, Rover?
Pretty well.
Huh. I see. I'll be honest with you, Rover. The Black Shores doesn't trust her right now. Between her proposal, her deep new Fed connections, and that evasive attitude, there are just too many uncertainties for us to take on the risk of helping her. At least, that's the conclusion we've reached based on the facts we have so far. But the Bloom Bearers who graduated from Star Torch heard about this and stepped up to endorse Lucilla. That's what changed Shorekeeper's mind. A teacher who gets that kind of trust from her students. That's pretty impressive.
So, what do you need from me?
Actually, according to Shorekeeper, you are the one really running this audit. So, we need you, acting as both a Star Torch student and a Black Shores auditor, to tell us if Lucilla is solid and what she's really planning.
I want to do something for the Synchronists, but I've also got my responsibility to the Black Shores. I don't think Lucilla would put her students in harm's way, but still. Got it. I'll do what I can to help you.
I should be the one saying that to you. Anyway, we need a plan for how...
Great, another grand plan. Why'd you gotta
I
make
miss.
everything so complicated?
Oh, what the? How's that?
I'm just pops in without no reason.
Alto. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to invest in the Exostrider project. I suggest the Black Shores chips in this much. Or you can just patch me through to the collective board. I'd be happy to handle the negotiations myself.
Is this Imeth? I can't believe she just hacked a Black Shores terminal.
Imeth.
I am being serious. If synchronous degrees get cancelled, my record will say I only finished Roya preschool. Besides, keeping Rebel College around isn't that hard. Get creative. Talk to Chase. Talk to Shorekeeper. The Collective's investors can't be tougher to handle than LF1, right?
You'd be surprised.
So what if they don't care about your contributions? If they actually want you on their side, they'll have to listen anyway. That's how leverage works.
Imeth might be a genius.
If we lean on that kind of leverage now, we'll be held to it later. My experience has shown me that it's often better to act as an individual. Since you're planning on the savior career path, I think you'll understand what I mean, Imeth.
Makes sense. Kinda old school thinking, though.
I need to figure out what Lucilla is really thinking. Then I'll play it by ear. If I want them to protect the Synchronists when I can't, I've got to work inside their system. That's just how this game works. Trust me and Lucilla. We'll find the right way to handle this.
Ha! Alright then. But just so you know, if my school record disappears, I'm renaming the Space Trek Collective to the Imeth Collective.
Honestly, if we let Imeth loose on them, it might actually take some pressure off Lucilla.
But like she said, she's a Synchronist too. That just makes her one more person Lucilla has to protect.
Fair enough. But I'm afraid we have less time than we thought. I spotted some new Fed spies back at the station. Lost them on the motorbike. But it won't be long before they track us here.
True. Won't be long. I mean, they're relentless.
Before Lucilla's next tour begins, let's poke around and see what we can find. Students run flea markets on campus? Oh, I'm starting to get the hype. Wait, isn't that the student who dozed off in class earlier? Come on, let's go over.
Okay.
If we follow this method, the convergence radius for this series is obviously...
Yes. I'm following.
I'm terrible at explaining this, aren't I?
No. I'm just slow. I'll focus harder.
No, you paid me to tutor you, and I'll make sure you get your money's worth. Here, I'll write down a third way to solve it. Watch how it goes, okay?
Okay.
So that's why she was drowsy in class. She's been staying up late tutoring other students.
I was trying to go to the optional stuff. Wait, what?
Hands off, you little...
Never!
Please don't fight, you two. Maybe I'll just check out the other stalls.
Don't go, Chisa. You've got a real eye for quality. This piece was meant for you.
No, it isn't. She's just a prep student. She doesn't know anything about quality.
Excuse me? The audacity! Just begging for a smack, aren't you?
Sorry, I'm not familiar with the mechanics.
You just got
But
schooled.
I can see that this device's internal structure is finely crafted. From the external casing down to the internal wiring, the structure and circuitry are meticulously designed. Someone put their heart into this.
It's the best thing you'll find in the market, isn't it?
Yes, the best.
Thank you. That means more to me than you know. Honestly, if we want fundraising today, I'd just give it to you. But tell you what, I'll give you 20% off.
No! 6 years, Li Xian! 6 years of your life! Just to settle for nothing?
For nothing? I'll tell you what nothing is, little brother. It's having nothing to show for the past and nothing waiting in the future. That's nothing. Look around, Li Heng. We are synchronists. Synchronists who had the most resources but never became the chosen one for the Exo Strider. We've achieved nothing. But if we drop our stupid pride and try to support the students coming up behind us, then we can still be worth something.
That explains why they're doing. They're selling stuff off because they know that
Wanna support
they're
them,
gonna get
sure, but who's gonna support you?
Me. I will support you. Nothing to show? I refuse to let anyone write your epitaph before your work's even been seen. Nothing waiting? You all have me. I, Lucilla, president of Star Torch Academy, will always stand with you. Even if the whole world turns its back. Even if I have to do it alone. Oh, and by the way, we just landed a very generous sponsor. The new research fund will arrive tomorrow.
That means...
That means pack up this stall. Unless you want to sell your hard work at a loss.
President for the win!
Chief Alto, it was you, wasn't it? You're the sponsor.
Huh? Oh, well...
Thank you, Chief Alto. Thank you. You're the best. You're the best.
Ugh, impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale? Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner.
She closed a deal in a single afternoon? That must have been a hard bargain.
Show your concern.
I appreciate it, but if a teacher needs her students to worry about her, she's already failed. Let's just keep it between us, hmm?
Sorry, Professor. We were out of line.
Out of line? For defending your work? That's not something to apologize for. You're braver than I ever was. Listen to me, Li Xin. This pioneering spirit of yours, in all of you, it deserves to be seen by more people. Don't ever let go of it.
I won't.
Oh, and maybe go a little easier on your brother. He's running out of brain cells to lose.
Professor, there's something I should tell you.
About Lenny and the others skipping class? Don't worry. I've already been briefed on their whereabouts. So, Mr. Alto, shall we move on to the evening's special viewing?
Whoa. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, we can. Oh man, we can't do the option. I missed the optional. That sucks. Oh, hold on. We got a bot. Let me get rid of the bot. Be gone, bot! Back to the void from whence you came!
Pick up the pace.
Shit. I wish they would get rid of. Twitch would do something about these bots.
You've got the mind-bending herder, the eccentric traffic illuminator.
So they turned the reading room into a workshop. Not bad. Kids know how to hustle.
I have a feeling we're gonna end up having to fight it.
Lenny, you broke our little promise. I'm heartbroken, you know.
I promised to show off the Synchronists Club projects. You really think that scrap you wanted me to parade around was gonna win over a single investor? This is what a win looks like. All-terrain, self-propelled artillery. AI-driven multimodal autonomous defense system? Best part is, full augmented resonance effect control. Means zero electromagnetic interference. You could drop this thing in the middle of the etheric sea, and as long as I'm still breathing, I'm still piloting. Auditor!
Present!
If you keep funding synchronous research, then this goes into mass production in 1 year. No, 6 months!
Mass production?
I know, hard to believe, but just let us show you!
And overconfident if they need to go back to
It's just that
into
the
mass
Black Shores
production.
isn't a mercenary group.
But it cuts through tacit discords like a hot knife through butter.
Speak up for Alto. Wait for Lucila's reply. Yeah, we're gonna go with Lucila.
Remove the safety, Lenny. Let's give it a test. Be careful.
Yeah, I don't know about her being careful knowing she got bandages on her head and right below her eye.
That vehicle.
Watch out!
Yep, we're gonna have to fight it.
That wasn't nice. Memories take shape. Look at the camera. Gotcha. Say smile. Say cheese. Gotcha. You've upset your professor.
Wait, what the? Ooh, nice artwork.
Are you all right?
I'm
Sorry, Professor. Mr. Alto, and club leader Lenny. I lost control. I'm really sorry.
Nana, please contact Dr. Luke to check on them. Are you all right, Lenny?
From in that
Go get
case,
yourself
her
patched up
creation
and
got destroyed.
I'll handle the rest.
And it's operated solely through resonance. The work is amazing. Really, a lot of potential.
I agree. And I'm not just blowing smoke, Lenny. Controlling delicate equipment through pure resonance is an ability only you synchronists possess. This technology has huge potential, especially if you maybe lose the terrifying weapons.
It's too late now.
No, it's not. It can be rebuilt.
It's never too late. I've been talking to new partners. There are many who still want to support us. We are here to strive for the future of civilization. Star Torch Academy will be the cradle for synchronists and the vanguard of our collective hope. That's what my admission letter said. That's what I believed. I knew I was signing up to be one of the Exostrider's 1,000 backup pilots. A spare part. An appendix to a civilization's appendix. And I never regretted it. Strive for the future of civilization?
Wait, it's raining on the inside? Oh, it's doing a bit of a maybe flashback or scene change. Oh, I think it's probably showing a younger version of her, how she felt.
Is it true that no one cares about us now that the Exostrider is gone?
I care.
Professor! Professor!
I used to think this whole synchronous thing was just shuffling students from one class to another. But I get it now. These kids, they aren't fighting to keep their synchronous privileges. They're fighting to protect the synchronous mission.
The investor's decision will crush their spirit. The mission comes with a lot else at stake.
Huh. That's why President Lucilla is so adamant about keeping the program. Emotionally, I'm right there with her. But it's not enough to win over the review committee. Without the Exostrider, the synchronous program is just a drain on their resources.
I don't think Lucilla is the type to wager on sentiment alone. She's definitely holding her plans close to her chest.
Asking for our help while keeping secrets? Or is there some other explanation? Either way, ball's in your court, Rover. Our undercover auditor.
I'm sorry for the incidents today.
Please, don't be. It was a rewarding day. Those young synchronists left a great impression on me. Speaking of which, is Lenny gonna be all right?
She's fine. Dr. Luke is taking her to the infirmary. And at this hour, allow me to walk you to your room.
Oh, no need for that. Dr. Luke showed me the way earlier. Actually, you look like you're the one who could use a rest. Rover, why don't you walk the president back instead?
All right then. See you tomorrow morning.
The next day.
I need to stop by the conference hall before heading back. Care to walk with me?
Sure. When was the last time you slept?
Ugh, can't remember.
The last time you ate?
I did keep track of that. What's the weather like at the Black Shores?
It doesn't really change much.
And the food?
A bit better than what we get here.
Just a bit.
Probably a lot better considering what we saw what Alto ate earlier, because
barely right to me. Even when they do, they never mention their daily lives. If I do get a sudden call out of nowhere, it's just, Professor, I have a question. Adorable little gremlins, all of them. As long as they're safe. That's what matters.
Wait, where's she going? Access granted.
So, when are you going to start?
Start what?
Fishing for intel? That Mr. Alto must have put you up to it, right?
Or something else I was waiting for you to tell me yourself.
We could have just cut to the chase.
Rover, would you let the Black Shores compromise its founding mission of fighting the Lament to get tangled up in superpower politics? Just for my sake?
Well, we have to stop them from doing what they're doing.
I asked myself yesterday if I really knew you. Turns out, I don't. And I kept going back and forth on what role you should play here. This situation isn't noble, isn't just. It's just businessmen and politicians squabbling over a slice of the pie. But I want this to be a collaboration between Star Torch and the Black Shores. Not because we're friends, but because it makes sense. I put you through this detour because I was afraid that if I asked you directly, you'd just say yes to helping me. So I wanted you to see it for yourself. Judge it with your own measures. That way, when you go back to your people, you can tell them if Lucilla is worth trusting, and if these synchronists are worth fighting for.
Rover, are you still with the president?
Oh, Alto, something
Change of
up?
plans. The new Federation can't win. She was rallying support and moved the review up.
To win?
Tomorrow morning. Technically, that's in 3.5 hours.
Classic new Fed.
Oh no.
They probably had a review panel parked outside Lahai for days, just waiting for the Blackshores to show.
How'd they win over the other member states and round up representatives so quickly?
Space Trek Collective budget bylaws. Because the new Fed is a permanent member and rotating chair, they only need half the members to abstain to control the outcome. They likely had this review rigged before it was even proposed.
Gear up, President Lucilla. We'll see how the review plays out and take it from there.
3.5 hours. That's plenty of time. Let's go.
Where to?
The second half of the tour. Are you upset?
About how you dragged me into your plan? Or the things you're still not telling me?
My. Oh, sorry. Call it a teacher trying to keep on her mask? You're still my student on paper after all.
It sounds like you're saying I can just sit back and enjoy the show.
That's not something you get to do every day, is it?
You have reached your floor.
I didn't expect there to be a place like this beneath Rebel College.
Before Sundermere Base was built, this was a research facility for augmented resonance effects and void storm countermeasures. It's been decommissioned for years. The executive committee told me I could do whatever I wanted with the space. So I used my forte to do some light remodeling. Memories
She calls
of my
this
students
light.
that should exist only in my mind. Here, they become real. A tangible piece to display.
Ah, so she's
Still
displaying her
have some
memories.
time. If you're interested, feel free to look around.
Oh, we will, because I like how this looks. Okay, I was wondering if you're gonna let us do it or not.
Forte to do all this? How long did it take you to create this?
However long it took, it was worth it. So the ones who stay don't just stay, and the ones who leave don't just leave.
I'm trying to get a look inside the mesh. That's what I'm trying to do. See if these right here, if they're all, that's just a texture that we're looking at, or if most likely this is probably the vending machine is a mesh and they just put little poly meshes with images on inside for the packages.
Let's pick up the pace.
Oh, we can't expect this one. Let's just inspect this. Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, absolutely no action taken, even past the deadline. All tardiness allowed and all consequences acknowledged. That's the TARD A unit for you. The little known prototype modeled of the TARD E unit.
Let's pick up the pace.
With help of the Shepherds, our team finally completed a full scan of Soliskin. Oh, the Soliskin, you're so adorable. I'm sorry, I wanted to catch you with a net gun before. I mean, okay, that's how it's pronounced. And let's see. Oh, looks like an old TV. The strongest monitor in history, crafted by the troublemakers of the Department of Exostrider Engineering, when faced with an unauthorized snooping, it unleashes full firepower. May all traitors explode, retired after seriously injuring allies. Oh, damn.
The exhibits we're looking for are here.
Huh? Behind the wall?
Don't forget, this is my memory palace. Naturally, memory locks require memory keys to unlock. Allow me to demonstrate. This fancy trick only works in this little domain of mine.
Oh, thank you for the care package, Alpha. Ignore Lucille crafted for herself using her power. Very few know how to use it correctly. Okay, let's see what we got here. So you can use your Forte Memory Palace to project your memories or on the corresponding projectors. Drawing the photos to the target area to project the memory into reality. Okay. So you go here. Okay, now that's neat. I like how they did that. I like how they did that. That is neat right there. Put the photo and then it does it.
What is it?
This is the very reason I built this exhibition hall in the first place. Professor, do you trust me?
Lucilla? You spaced out there. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Just had a dream that only lasted a few seconds. Rather fascinating.
Maybe it's a good idea to rest before the review starts.
Don't worry. I promise you I'll crash the second this is over. But right now, we must bring these exhibits with us.
Will a few exhibits be enough to sway them? She usually knows exactly how to sell anything. So why does she look so hesitant now?
Thank you for your trust. I know you have 1,000 questions burning in your mind. How will she handle the new Fed? What's her plan for the Synchronist with the Exostrider gone? Forgive me for not having the answers just yet.
Yeah, the new Federation, they sound like a bunch of jerks.
I know you'd never harm the students. That's the only answer I need.
Terrible timing for a compliment, Rover. Anyway, let's take these 2 exhibits and...
Oh, she's seeing a flashback of her younger self.
See you soon, Professor.
Uh-oh.
Some kind of force pulled this down here. Do you know where we are?
If my memory serves, we're directly beneath the exhibition hall. This way.
Inspect.
A synchronous cockpit. Was this the prototype?
It looks the part, but this was actually our plan B. Designed without safety limiters to get sync rates up quick. Let's a synchronist pilot the Exostrider by force. I know. It was meant as a last resort if civilization was staring down extinction. The project was terminated after the initial trials. The Synchronists who volunteered. In the end, they lost their ability to resonate with the Exostrider ever again. What our students are facing now isn't new. I just hope I can do better by them this time.
Any idea how we find our way out of here?
Okay, let's see what we got. Lucina preserves her memories in the form of photos. Locate and use the corresponding photos to project them.
With our eyes open, the key.
Okay, let's see. A photo of Old Research Institute. A photograph taken while the old institute was operational. For its owners, it serves as a memento, the unpleasant kind.
Should be somewhere here.
It's neat how they did this. I like how they did this, but I can tell how they did, like, part of it is they just made a texture where they just used the grayscale to put it like the color.
Excellent. You're catching on quickly.
What's happening?
Something rather unpleasant, I imagine.
Lucilla?
Fine, no more jokes. Honestly, anyone watching would think you're the one facing the board. There, I know the way out. Remember what I told you before entering the dark side? About the memories I erase periodically that can never be recovered? Some things I can't bear to remember, but I also can't bear to forget. So I store them here. Looks like some of them are tired of being locked up. Rover, look up. The exit is right above. We can use this key to leave, but I need your help to get there.
A key marked with the exit Lucilla's memory palace. To escape the shackles of memory, one must first put them on.
Everything here is from my memory, but I know you are real. And wherever you are, that must be reality.
I understand. I'll be your reference point. But what about that girl? Are we just leaving her?
Rover, do you have any experience dealing with children? Tell me, what makes a child the most flustered when they're playing hide and seek?
I see.
Now come along. Let's treat this little escape as a warm-up for the review. Welcome to the Anti-Void Matter Materials Lab. It's where they first developed the materials for the Academy's anti-void canopy.
What's all of that in the center of the room?
Okay, we'll search.
The scrap of the day. Even the best recycling can only keep up with so much. Let's look around to see if there are any leads.
Okay. And okay, number 8025. Coding failed after 159 hours and 45 minutes of exposure. Number 8026. Coding failed after 133 hours and 15 minutes of exposure. Number 827 failed after 44 seconds of exposure. Professor, is this student here to mess around? A anti-void material lab keepsake photo. A photo taken before a certain individual left the lab. For some reason, they didn't take it with them, choosing instead to carry away something far more precious.
I have the photo. Now, where is the right spot projected?
Some photos have been smeared due to contamination. Drag the two calibration bars to correct position to restore the photos. So in other words, video editing. Oh, I thought I had it correctly. Ah, got it. I like how they did it where it like just cuts right through everything.
that wasn't nice. Hold still. Memories, you've upset your professor.
Inspect. You're students of this vegetation. We are students of Lahiroi. We are students of nature.
Time for class. Come on, get in the shot. Say cheese.
Is this artificial retroact rain?
Dear me, this is but a pale imitation. Among the synchronists who survived the experiments, there was one from Jinzhou. Once he realized he'd never resonate with the Exostrider, he returned home and joined the Ministry of Development's Defense Division. There, he and his colleagues worked together to develop Jinzhou's retroact rain defenses.
You're saying the shields against retroact rain and void storm share the same origin?
Not exactly. His approach didn't work on void storms at all, and it was discarded long ago. Before he left the academy, the only things he asked to take with him were a few sheets of material buried under that pile of junk. I often wonder, was he just reluctant to let go of his design? Or had he already mapped out how to protect his hometown?
The girl who trapped us here. She must be trying to show us something through this memory.
Seems I've been getting schooled by my own students a lot lately. Let's go. It's time to move on to the next classroom.
Okay, reclaim.
Do you want to stop and take a rest?
Not even close.
Proceed to the next area.
Let's pick up the pace.
Ooh, pretty.
What's wrong?
Stay where I can see you, Rover. We've wandered into an unpleasant memory.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
It's far too easy to get lost in here.
It doesn't look like there's a way to cross the barrier ahead.
I have an idea. Rover, just go with me on this, all right? Rover, can you step a little to the side?
Take a step forward.
Like this?
Perhaps a step forward.
Another step forward.
Maybe a step back.
And step back.
All right, this is the last one. Let's see that handsome smile.
Smile.
Has anyone ever told you that you're not the most photogenic?
They have now.
No more teasing. This shot will have to suffice.
There should be a constant around. Follow my instructions. Disable the security system. First initiate emergency mode type, whatever that is. Then select lift restrictions, and you're good to go. Well, I chose the wrong one. So this one? Okay, it was that one. Access granted.
Clear as day. Your daughter isn't sick. She has awakening for 4 days, and it's a remarkably rare memory type.
Nonsense. My Lucy will never become a resonator.
But it must have been her mother. Her mother probably didn't approve of her becoming a resonator.
Gosh darn. Look at the camera.
I don't want to be a resonator. No. Lucy.
Lucilla? Not good. Without a reference point, she's getting pulled into the deep end of her memories. I need to find her before too much time passes.
Test results show subject's tacit mark is located on the outer side of the right calf. According to the parent's family, the subject awakened her forte at a birthday party after receiving a camera as a gift. A Bell's curve functional state stability test. The subject's Bell curve shows elliptical fluctuations with stable time domain. It demonstrates slight abnormal fluctuations. Conclusions: the subject shows no risk and has no history of overclocking, but exhibits long and short-term memory impairments. Common in memory type resonators. Observation in the hospital is recommended. Find a solid place you know what to do and keep your wits about you. Don't get yourself lost in a memory. Screenshot. Okay, this is different. A lot of that to do this room was real easy. They just had to make 4 walls with that. Give me a second, I need to readjust myself in my chair.
Are you still there, Lucilla?
Yes.
Then why aren't you answering?
What do you want me to say?
Well, you could say okay, or I understand. This is the perfect moment. While our opponents are spread too thin, we take the reins. Just like the time you became president. Don't worry about the narrative. We'll play the villain. You just act tough, rope the independent auditor in, and we'll force another round of review.
Ah, so we're seeing the conversation she had.
You fight hard. We express our concerns, and then we both take a step back. As long as we ensure our control over the future of the Synchronous program, nothing else matters.
And it most likely was a new Federation that did it. That's just low.
And what do you want from my students?
Simple. We both get what we want. They have talent, and we help them achieve their dreams. And it'll be their choice.
Their choice? Whose dreams are we really achieving?
It will be their choice, Lucilla. My Lucy, I won't speak of your past choices. But tell me, has there been a single choice that wasn't your own?
I still refuse.
There. Just like that. Act tough. Fight hard. And then we both take a step back at the review.
From the Academy to the Pioneer Association, then to the Space Trek Collective, and now here. No wonder I was never cut out to be president. Watch out. That's me from the dark side. I use this memory to trap her.
Her dark side of her memory, of her darkest memories, no doubt.
When are you going to tell him, Professor Lucilla? President Lucilla, that you've already made a deal with the new Federation?
I knew something was odd when she didn't have the hat on.
Let's go. You think you can outrun yourself, Lucilla?
I need to know the truth.
Your plan. Are you just following the new Federation's playbook?
Don't let her get to you. How could I ever sell out my students? I have a plan, it's just... That's just her wishful thinking. A moth to the flame, daring the sky with wings of wax. Your students will die because of you. Let's leave this place, Rover.
You could have erased this memory. Why keep something so dangerous locked away?
To keep the sting fresh. A sharp reminder of the cost of slipping up if I ever get too comfortable in the Academy's peace.
Oh, we can't go up.
Let it go, Lucilla. Face what you know is reality. Once again, I found the courage to step into this room. Time flows here. Silent
An
and
unknown
peaceful.
photo. A photo of an ordinary student dorm. The paper appears to have been gripped tightly, leaving surface crease and model it. I don't. First time I've seen that
Alive
word.
and thriving. We've come so much further than I ever dreamed.
Transfer notice. President Lucilla, after board deliberation, your request to resign from Star Torch Academy has been denied. We understand you are going through a difficult time, but the students need you. We need you.
I wish you were here to see it.
Okay, there we go. Accident report. Considering the impact of this accident, board has decided to raise confidentiality level of this project. The investigation results will not be made public. Additionally, all ongoing previous reported projects must undergo a second review by Space Track Collective expert panel. Space Track, they're obviously trying to do a parody on Star Trek right there with calling it Space Trek.
The accident report is indisputable. Cable insulation failure leading to
An unknown photo. A photo of an ordinary student dorm. The image captured is slightly out of focus.
Abnormality. But the truth is simpler.
There we go.
I approved the plan. I killed her.
Professor. So, what if I never become a synchronous? I'll find my own way to the sky. See you soon, Professor.
I wrestled with it for so long. What's a teacher supposed to do when a student dreams something so brilliantly insane? She chose the sky. And I thought, at least let her have one chance to fall.
Whatever we do, stay away from the light. Must be another dark memory.
Is that Sundermere? Are we back before the Star Ward Riseway was even built?
Most of the students who lost their synchronous status in those Force Sync trials decided to return home. All but one. She told me it wasn't that she'd lost the Exostrider. The Exostrider had lost her. She said she designed a revolutionary transport method. A rocket piercing the sky. A way to bridge that sky and the Earth. This was the day she tested it. Her first crewed flight.
Then that wasn't a falling star. It was...
a spacecraft. Carrying the most brilliant student I've ever known.
To Sundermere Lookout. Professor, can you hear me?
Yes.
huge Solus skin. I'll snap a picture for you as soon as I can.
The image of the soul skin.
Okay.
Professor? You don't sound like your usual self. Are those investors giving you a hard time again?
No, it's not that. I haven't slept much lately. I'm a little tired. That's all.
Professor, do you trust us?
Hey,
remember that old Huanglong saying? Know the way at dawn and, something at dusk? Ugh, it went right out of my head.
I can't remember it either.
That's okay. I'll look it up and tell you the second the experiment is over. Talk to you soon.
Move her. From the way it fell, void matter must have pierced the shielding mid-flight. But if we'd reinforced the coating... What kind of civilization do you think built the Exostrider? If they were that advanced, do you think they'd already defeated the Threnodians? Overcome the Lament? But before they reached the stars, they must have fallen to...
we saw that piece earlier.
And again. Go. Be our eyes. Walk with humanity. Please, give this to our teacher. Humanity's smallest step. And everything we had to give.
This isn't good.
And she's disappeared on us.
Lucila! Lucila, wait!
Can we go any further? Made it a photo. Okay, where do I go? Oh, I go this way. Didn't expect it.
Lucilla, your emotions are affecting this domain. It's dangerous.
Staying here is the real danger. Oh, we have to leave.
I see he's doing an infinite looping.
Almost there. As long as we keep moving upward, we'll find a way out.
The photo's gone. Well, I guess we're stuck here. This is the end of Wuthering Waves. Just kidding.
So this is why you wouldn't tell me what your plan was. This way out you've been building for the Synchronists. It's just a dead end, isn't it?
I don't want the new Federation to lay their dirty hands on my students. But the more I think about it rationally, the more I realize I can't reject their offer. Because on what grounds can I propose a plan that might kill them?
I think I know why that girl trapped you here.
What?
You're terrified that your proposal will be their end. You're afraid because you know they'll support any plan you bring to the table. Because you're their teacher. Because no one in this world understands them the way you do.
Another lesson from my own student. Huh. See you later, Rover.
Wait, what? Time to dive in.
I hope humanity can soar even higher.
I hope humanity can venture even farther.
I hope humanity can weather any storm.
Oh, turning into hue pieces. I wonder what they're for.
Professor, what's your dream? My dream? My dream is simply to see all of yours come true. See you later, Professor. Let's go. Together this time. Foes dismissed. I protect.
Yeah, boss fight.
The edge. Memories take shape.
Professor, can you hear me?
I hear you. Loud and clear.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge Solaskin.
Yes, I see it too. You're right. It's absolutely huge.
Great. I thought you weren't gonna believe me. Right. I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
It's a Solaskin.
Was that girl another one of your students?
She is every memory I have of this academy. She is every one of my students.
We've come all this way, and I still don't know what your plan actually is.
And we get back to the elevator.
That's okay. Everyone's about to find out.
Tired?
That was an excited yawn, Rover.
It's in the review.
Rover, where are you and Lucilla? The other panelists have all taken their seats. The students, too. Can we really trust this plan of hers? Anyway, I'm leaving the speech to you.
Did we really need the heartbeat?
Then we'll face it together. See you later, Professor.
Step onto the podium.
President Lucilla, I am Cameron, Permanent Secretary of the Space Trek Collective Board.
Permanent Secretary.
By appointment of the board, and on behalf of the Investors Conference, I hereby convene this second special inquiry concerning the synchronous program of Star Torch Academy. Pursuant to Article 12 of the Space Trek Collective Charter, President Lucilla, you may now raise any procedural objections regarding the attendees, the agenda, or the draft of this session.
I would like to know the national composition of this review panel, Ms. Cameron.
This panel consists of 10 members, all from the new Federation. 5 serve as special representatives, and of the remaining 4 permanent board members, 2 have abstained and delegated their voting rights to the Federation.
Seems a little unfair.
Additionally, we have Mr. Alto, attending as independent auditor on behalf of the Black Shores.
Then, Ms. Cameron, I believe the current composition of this panel fails to comply with charter regulations governing review committees.
According to the regulations, any participant authorized by a board member shall be deemed to hold the same nationality as that member. The panel's composition is perfectly valid.
Not when it's fully made of the new Federation.
If that's the case, then Rover, currently a student at Rebel College, can also be considered a panelist appointed by the Black Shores. Here's the paperwork.
Let's go, Alto.
Welcome, Rover.
I have no further questions, Ms. Cameron.
Then, per the agenda, I will now relay the investors' resolution following our previous inquiry. Given that the loss of the Exostrider constitutes a de facto failure of the program, our immediate priority is to establish a compensation plan for the affected assets and students. Furthermore, the board directs that the synchronous program must be terminated immediately, or at minimum suspended.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
My stance remains unchanged, Ms. Cameron. I intend to continue the program.
We require a justification.
Panelists, this is a theoretical prototype for a shield designed to counter retroact rain, created by one of our synchronists. This prototype significantly accelerated the development of Jinzhou's own defenses. It saved countless lives during the war against the Threnodian Overthrax. And yet, the material used in this prototype was originally nothing more than discarded scrap from one of the engineering department's experiments. It was only because its designer was a synchronist, educated in engineering, void matter, and even meteorology, that this material found a second life.
You seem to be arguing for the superiority of general education for the synchronists, President Lucilla. However, general education isn't even included in the program's white paper. I fail to see a link between that and advancing the synchronous program. The shield is an impressive surprise, but given the cost of gambling on such a slim probability, the cost effectiveness is simply too low.
Ms. Cameron, panelists, how exactly are we meant to measure the cost effectiveness of failure? As you can see, this shattered component comes from a failed experiment. one that was not even recorded in the Collective's official gazette. A synchronist gave her life as the price for validating her theory. 15 months later, this very component became the final piece for the construction of the Star Wars Riseway, the bridge between Lahaiwoi's Earth and the sky. Humanity does not always set out for the sake of victory, Ms. Cameron. Our synchronists know from the day they enroll. No one knows when the Exostrider will awaken, and the odds that they'll be the one to pilot it are slim. Yet they come anyway. They march toward likely failure from the very start. So I ask you, can you truly say that such failure has no value? And how can we call that a failure of the Synchronists, when the Exostrider was the one who banished LF1 from our world?
She has a good point.
Secretary Camero, the Black Shores representative requests the floor.
Proceed.
On the subject of unforeseen benefits from the program, we find ourselves in agreement with President Lucilla. This is a set of disclosable data we just compiled. A significant proportion of current Black Shore members came from Star Torch Academy. These Bloom Bearers demonstrate exceptional capability, talent, and resolve, traits most prominent among the Synchronists. Furthermore, the Synchronists serve as role models for other students. I believe Rover is better suited to speak on that.
Synchronists are rallying band. I'm gonna go with this. Synchronists are a living symbol.
The Synchronist program is a search for a way out for our civilization. When we believed the Exostrider was the only route, then those fit to pilot it were the Synchronists. Now that the Exostrider is no longer a viable option, the ones fit to search for a new way out are still our Synchronists.
Yes, which is why I must disagree with evaluating the Synchronist program purely in terms of cost-effectiveness. I urge investors to reconsider the criteria used to measure its value.
We require a discussion. This session is adjourned for 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure, so they can talk amongst themselves.
Let them see your potential. Let them see your value. But that is not enough.
President Lucilla, following the review panel's deliberation, we fully recognize the potential value of the Synchronists as an independent academic division, as well as their role model effect. However...
Oh no, here it comes.
As Rover stated, only those fit to shoulder the burden of finding a new way out deserve the title Synchronist. Therefore, we propose a compromise. Rebel College will be preserved, but all future training must be subject to the guidance and review of this panel. Let's both take a step back, shall we? President Lucilla.
Ah, she's the one who was on the phone.
This is it. The final fight, Lucilla. Take a deep breath. Keep your composure. And remember. Everything you regret. Everything that brings you joy. Everything you have lost. Everything you have witnessed. The answer you chase. The treasure you give everything to protect. No, that won't be necessary, Secretary Cameron. The Synchronists of today, they remain the closest thing this world has to a way out for our civilization. After our confrontation with Aleph 1, we recovered this audio recording from the interstellar probe Farwatcher.
It's nothing more than static.
Even so, it is the only legacy the pioneers of Solaris have left us. We are not alone, Secretary Cameron. Just as our ancestors took shelter in caves, just as Star Torch Academy was built in Lahairoi, just as humanity itself endures on Solaris, a brave soul took the first step to claim that future.
I fail to see what this has to do with the Synchronists.
Using Rebel College research, we can build vehicles driven entirely by augmented resonance. That means complete immunity to frequency interference. And the training our Synchronists undergo makes them the perfect pilots for these vessels.
But the Strider Gate has been sealed. Not to mention, whatever lies beyond can hardly be called a route.
Who said civilization's route to the future has to go down?
The stars.
President Lucilla, I'm sure you know, any instrument that nears the etheric sea.
I am well aware of that. However, by relying on augmented resonance effects, the Academy can overcome that barrier.
And if it fails, the cockpit becomes a coffin. Is that a chance you're willing to take?
This is our decision. If the answer lies beyond death, then that's where we go. Just wait and see. My brightest students will pierce the sky for all to see.
The car will be here soon. I could take it from here.
They probably didn't
Thanks for
like that.
everything,
The board, panel board members didn't like it that when everyone stood up, did they?
It was a long day. The kind you don't forget, though. Rover, can you pass a message to the president for me? After a speech like that, the outcome doesn't matter half as much. Anyway, chillax. Everything's gonna be all right. Well, catch you at the Black Shores, my friend.
Yeah. Till next time.
The train for Star Torch Academy and the Frostlands will be departing soon. All passengers.
I can give you a ride to the training downstairs.
Time to crack some.
What didn't mean to use this.
Nowhere to go.
Trying to press T, not in the filling. What's going on here?
Professor, I admit there are a few errors.
Oh, look who's here.
She is not here. She is likely still at the review hall.
Thank you. I'll look for her there.
I'm sorry.
What for?
If I had been more helpful, perhaps the outcome would have been more satisfying.
This was her battle. You and I have already done our best for her.
Go check on her.
Go find Lucia. Enter the conference hall. Access granted. She's fallen asleep, no doubt. Stress finally caught up with her. Still gives it are going to be extraordinary, costly, high risk, fraught with insurmountable difficulties. Investing our technical talents into this program. Man, it wouldn't let me finish reading. Yeah, we also synchronous program has shown us other possibility, a way out, the very thing we have been chasing. Therefore, the executive committee of the Space Trek Collective has determined that we will want to, come on. Can you let me finish reading? Ah. Hey. Need the conference hall. Didn't let me finish reading. How rude. Okay, we got a lot here. Oh, this. I mean, we have for the regular one. Oh, I just need 4 more. Not gonna lie, I like how this one looks, but sadly I can't get it.
Pick up the pace. Try not to
Curse them for putting it behind a paywall. Why must all the good stuff be put behind a paywall?
Sir, I have a delivery for you. It's from Huanglong.
A delivery from Hong Long?
Huh? A package from Huanglong? What is it? What is it? Someone sent you snacks?
Nope, Abby, we didn't get any snacks. See, Zero, how are you? How are you finding your time at Star Torch Academy? I'm myself wondering how long the sunlight at Baxton today will take to reach you. Lately, I have been having the same dream. I am alone, the gorgeous spirits running and running. It just when it seems all about to find something that pulls me back to reality. Does that sound like I am complaining? Forgive me. Once in a while, I hope you will not mind if I write like this. Some time ago, my older sister said she wanted to come visit Jinzhou. It's been years since we last saw each other. I was wondering what she's like now, but knowing her, I think she must still be the same sister I remember. Wonder, I would like to introduce you to someday. I'm sure you would become good friends. I assume by the time you receive this letter, Tessa and I will be on an assignment together. Things have been a little unsettled in Jinzhou lately, but don't worry. Just as you have sharpened your blade through many stories of trials, I would think I have grown too since first thing we met. The next time, let me be the one to share my adventures with you, Rover. Sincerely, Yang Yang. P.S. I've also included some seasonal snacks for Abby. Do share them with your friends at Lahai. I hope you are there to everyone's liking.
Ah, from Yang Yang, huh? Yeah, that time of year, I guess.
There's a whole box of treats for you.
Whoa! Yang Yang is the best!
Save some for me. There's enough for everyone.
I know that. Hello? You're looking at the maestro of sharing here. But hey,
Are you sure about that?
In her letter?
Jinzhou is seeing some trouble. Her older sister is going to visit her.
Huh? Yang Yang has a sister? Oh, what's she gonna be like? Ah, I can't take the suspense.
Let's write back and ask her. Need to find a place to write this letter.
Pick up the pace.
Preparing.
Write a letter.
Now, what should I write?
Write about how the Academy fought the Voidborn Threnodian.
Voidborn Threnodian Aleph 1. It devours a person's will and tries to strip human existence of all meaning. We could not have defeated it without Exostrider Lahai Roy, everyone at Star Torch Academy, and the local Roya people. After that, Lahai Roy could be reborn as something new, a different kind of civilization, something even brighter. Anything else I can add?
That's how everyone is doing it. That's how Yang Yang is doing.
What about you, Yang Yang? How have you been? Every letter you send makes me realize how far I've come from where I started. I know you must be working on your own goals while I've been away too. Next time we meet, let's trade stories. See what we both made of ourselves. Yang Yang mentioned a dream. Ever since she woke me up, I've had many dreams of my own. Good dreams, bad dreams. Some slip away like the wind as soon as I wake. Others are seared into my heart for a long time. But they're just dreams. Scenes that never existed. Lingering notes that the present hasn't yet swept away. But that moment in the Gorges of Spirits, the first time we met, is a reality we share that no number of dreams could ever erase. Just like the name you gave me, maybe I'm destined to rove endlessly. Maybe my journey is destined to be filled with the unknown. But that also means...
in countless tomorrows lie countless possibilities, where our paths intertwine.
Hello? Yang Yang, you coming or what?
Huh? Oh yes, I'm coming.
Let me see. Once we pass through that checkpoint up ahead, that's Xuanfeng territory. Didn't expect following those leads would take us all the way out here.
This is where those missing people were last reported.
And that's all thanks to you and that stream of yours, Yang Yang. If you hadn't connected all the dots, we'd still be running circles back in Jinzhou.
Wait, she was doing the stream?
You're exaggerating, Tricia. According to the patroller's investigation reports, the victims all had reasons to travel to Mengzhou, and Xuanfeng lies right along the only route there. Then none of them ever made it to Mengzhou, nor do they come back. But if memory serves, Xuanfeng...
Come on, we'll find out what happened once we get there. I already filed for a warrant. Just gotta show the folks at the checkpoint the paperwork, and they should let us into the hold. Phew. This is my first time on a field op this far from home. Anyway, we're bringing those missing people back safe and sound. Right, Yang Yang?
Yes. Let's go.
By the way, why were you looking at back there all by yourself? I saw you smiling the whole time. You don't get that look on your face every day, you know.
Huh? I'm not usually that serious. Am I?
Ain't the same. Anybody with eyes can tell you a smile ain't just a smile. There's the smile you put on because you're supposed to, and the smile that comes from the heart. So what's got my Yang Yang smiling like that, I wonder?
Let's just focus on the mission, Shizia.
Okay, I'm trying to quit until you go back so we can save this for another time, but it's not letting me. So we need to go forward. Because it's not letting me go back.
That's weird. Where is everybody? There should be guards stationed here.
Stay alert, Shizia. Speeding up.
Oh wait. Okay, there we go. I wanted to save this for another time because I don't know how long this is, and it's 3 in the morning and I'm getting hungry.
Let me see. Once we pass through that checkpoint up ahead, that's Shuangfang territory. Didn't expect following those leads would take us all the way out
Wait,
here.
what? I thought that's what let me exit.
Were last reported.
And that's all thanks to you and that stream of yours, Yang Yang.
Why is it bringing me back here? I pressed the quit to go back to Rover.
Back in Jinzhou.
Back to where we were.
You're exaggerating, Shizia. According to the patroller's investigation reports, the victims all had reasons to travel to Mengzhou, and Shuangfang lies right along the only route there. But none of them ever made it to Mengzhou, nor did they come back. But if memory serves, Shuangfang...
Come on, we'll find out what happened once we get there. I already filed for a warrant. Just gotta show the folks at the checkpoint the paperwork, and they should let us into the hold. Phew. This is my first time on a field op this far from home. Anyway, we're bringing those missing people back. By the way, why were you looking at back there all by yourself? I saw you smiling the whole time.
Hey Suba, welcome on in. Redeem me a daily gear. Let me give you your shout out.
I'm not usually that serious. Am I?
Ain't the same. Anybody with eyes can tell you a smile ain't just a smile. There's the smile you put on because you're supposed to, and the smile that comes from the heart. So what's got my Yang Yang smiling like that, I wonder?
Ah, you were less looking on art. I hope that went well.
Let's just focus on the mission, Shizia.
Let me see.
I can't work on art right now, though.
That checkpoint up ahead, that's Shuangfang territory. By the way, why were you looking at back there all by yourself?
Sad you can't work on art right now, Suba.
You don't get that look on your face every day.
Okay, it won't let me exit out of here. I was trying to press the exit so we go back to Rover, but it's not letting me do it. I'm in the hospital now. Oh no! I hope you're feeling better.
The smile you put on because you're
recovering from surgery.
And the smile that comes from the heart.
I hope that I'm glad the surgery went well, and good thing you're recovering. I hope you get better soon, Suba.
Stay alert, Shizia.
You're welcome, Suba. And also, Suba, I'm using a new setup now. I now have 3 monitors up.
Something's not right, Jusia. Ready your weapon.
Yang Yang, are your birdie senses tingling or something?
TDs. 1. No, 2. They're coming from every direction.
That can't be right. This place is supposed to be...
Uh-oh. Got a big one.
Prepare for combat. Don't worry.
What happened to the Shuangfeng boys? You don't suppose these TDs took them out?
I'm not sure. There was something different about these TDs. The ones born in the wild don't usually form groups of this size.
They ain't coming from outside the city. And that means they came from...
Beware.
Oh, more test discords.
Oh, bring it on! It's morphin' time. Oh, you little...
Jusia, are you alright?
Just a scratch.
Jusia, one of us has to make it back. Jinzhou needs to know what's happening here.
Yang Yang! Yang Yang! What are you doing? Yang
Hey, it's Snowy. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome on in, Raiders. So don't know who I am. My name is Arkantos. I'm in tonight's Daimon, and I play video games and I do 3D modeling. And we are currently playing Wuthering Waves. Welcome on in, Snowy. The Beast Melon, welcome on in. Thank you for the first time chatting. The waifu. Yeah, she is the icon on Wuthering Waves.
I feel empty. Long Whispers crisps, weather cakes, honeysuckle bread. Desserts from Renacita and Lahai Roy are great and
Yep,
all.
Abby.
But the stuff from Huang Long is what really hits the spot. Now that I think about it, it's been ages since I've had Christmas.
Not gonna lie, the food at Renacita looks really good.
Stew, long buns, poached
It's
chicken, candied caltrops, moon pearls.
Is your stomach feeling
What
homesick?
else am I supposed to do? Blame Yang Yang for sending us those tasty snacks.
Thank you.
Brought
Yep.
back all my
Abby's
great
adorable.
memories of Jinzhou.
I'm surprised the company behind Wuthering Waves, they haven't put like a plushie of Abby out. Like advertised like a plushie of Abby, because I know there'd be a lot of people that would want a plushie of Abby.
I wonder how everyone's doing. Things here at the Academy are wrapping up. Maybe now's a good time. And the thing we found inside that satellite, it might have something to do with the Court of Savante.
I know what you're gonna say. Let's go visit. We'll make it a surprise.
We're not on vacation, you know. we still have work to do when we go back.
Rising blonde.
I want to Abby wiping the Spondos.
Spicy pulled chicken.
Abby, stop! I'm already hungry.
Abby is completely lost in a fantasy world now. That's fine, I guess. I should let everyone at the academy know before I leave for Jinzhou.
Abby, feed us. And as you can see instantly, I got Lucy from Cyberpunk Edgerunners from the event that happened recently.
Ah.
It took a lot of grinding to get her.
We were about to go look for you if you took any longer.
Why is everyone...
To bid you farewell.
Luke, yep.
Mentor,
Mornier.
No matter what difficulties lie ahead,
I'm surprised Lucilia is not appearing here and some of the others.
we will all be waiting for you here.
I'm gonna steal him. Yoink.
So go. Don't worry about us.
Huanglong. What a shame. Should the opportunity
Yeah, with Mornier, I thought about
like
pulling for her, but I chose not to.
If you need anything,
because I wanted to get iMyth.
to reach out.
With all that said, don't forget to share your experiences with us once you're back in Huanglong. Safe travels. Send us a waves line when you have the time.
Thank you, everyone. Well, off I go then.
Ah, yes. Lucilla mentioned a special arrangement for
Here-
you.
I'm doing good. Been on a Power World grind for a lot. But I've been doing good. It's just that the new 1.0 they released for Power World is just so good. They did such a good job. Also on the waves line, let's see if I can find it. Is you can also see I got some other Cyberpunks art. Have you play NTE? Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. No, I have not. Guys, I saw some stuff going on where they had a thing with Gen AI going on and everybody was about it, and I don't know if they've gotten rid of all the Gen AI they had in there. I will admit the game does look good. I do like the cars. I do like how they have the cars. Yeah, most is never everness. Yeah, I know that. I've been seeing the game around and I've been seeing people playing the Arc Knights. I'm probably thinking about maybe if I ever get the chance to play Arc Knights. Programming torrent there. I played it. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of gacha games, and I usually yep. There are just so many. These are the ones I have in my top 3 right now.
I know. The dream had to end.
Yeah, Lucy is from Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Weathering Waves recently did a collab where you can get Lucy and Rebecca from the series. You get Rebecca for free from log in pass, you keep her. and I really like how they did it. It kind of gives a bit of a conclusion in a way to compared to how they ended Cyberpunk Edgerunners. By the way, if you haven't watched Cyberpunk Edgerunners, definitely watch it because they did a good job on it. It's best to watch Cyberpunk Edgerunners before playing Cyberpunk because you'll get a little bit more info on the what goes on in the game. Because Edgerunners And it's been proven that Edge Runners, it takes place, the events in the I think I've seen it. Yeah, Edge Runners, it takes place a year before 2077. Excuse me. It takes place a year before 2077. And I liked how what they did. It's actually, I think because of the anime, why Cyberpunk became so popular is because people watched the anime and they were like, oh, I need to play this. And then they played Cyberpunk, and that's how it ended up being. Thank you for the head pat, Snowy. But yeah, that's, and Lucy is one of the main characters in the game, and this song, they have it in they have it in the game as well. And actually, Cyberpunk Edge Runners is getting a second season, which is coming out in September.
I know. A dream.
So I can't wait for that, of how that's going to be. And this is another one of my mains. Carlotta.
Considering the terms I'm offering, you wouldn't refuse me, would you?
And of course, you know.
Myself. Beyond every written start and end of the story. Till we rewrite our fate.
But yeah, it's getting late for me, guys, so I'm gonna have to sadly I'm gonna have to end here for the night. We're ending earlier than I usually go, but I ended up starting later because it's a new setup, and I had a trouble getting things a little bit of trouble getting things set up with the new monitors, but I got it working, so I'll be longer next time.
A dream had to end.
So let me give you guys your raid message because we're gonna raid on out, okay? That is for subs. This is for non-subs. You guys just copy that. Oh wait, did I give Sony your did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, I was just making sure because I almost forgot if I give you a shout out, Snowy. And the second is for non-subs. And if anybody's interested in joining the Discord, here is the link to the Discord. I do post when I go live and change my schedule. Like to join the workshop, there is the link. Okay, let me see, who do we have on right now that I send you guys on over to, because it is pretty late at night. Who do we got on right now? Who is on? Do we have anybody playing a gacha game? Oh, Alice is on. He's not playing a gacha game, but let's see when he when he's doing tabletop RPG. I think that ought to be a fun way to wind down. I'll see you Valis tonight. I don't get to online because of time zone differences, but I think I'll send you guys over to Valis. I think you'll like being over there. Or, you know, he's doing a tabletop RPG. Looks to be something similar to like Dungeons and Dragons kind of situation. Okay. All right, everyone. Raid has been started. Thank you all for coming to the stream today. It's Noe. Thank you again for the raid. I really do appreciate it. I hope you'll enjoy watching me play Weathering Waves. We had a lot of fun. We got through a mission, and we got more stuff to do in Weathering Waves. We'll do that next Friday. This is the last stream for the week. I will be back on Monday, and what I'm going to be doing on Monday is I'm going to be working on 3D modeling, and because right now we're working on modeling out a sword. So I'll be working on more stuff on the modeling and the sword. I probably won't get to, I don't know if I'll get to UV mapping on the sword, but because we still got a lot to do on the sword of what I want to do for this. But we'll see what we get up to on Monday. And with that, I'm going to say good night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever your time zone. Everybody, thank you for coming to the stream today, and I shall see everybody later. Good night.